looking so strong right now.
And Pato gets another one on the board for Clash Champs. And we're off. The upper bracket semifinals are underway here. Pete Castro, always the lead-off attacker here for Clash Champs. He's going to be running, by the looks of it, a Skelly Donut into Lalo to start the play thing at the very top of the base here. Teslas are going to be found in the core of the base there, which means even if he takes out the buildings there, he's still going to have a path in that area, so it does not make so that he could avoid pulling traps or having to deal with the traps later on that could be hiding in there. But he does get his two primary targets down, and looks like he's going to pick up at least one of those extra Teslas. Maybe both. No, not quite. Not quite, but he does get his initial value, and he is set up here.
Yeah, but taking out that clan castle is huge because you don't have to worry about slowing down your army, as he also doesn't have a poison spell to help deal with this in the attack, as he has 30 balloons sending that Royal Champion in towards the monolith as the Queen is down, slowly going to path their way into the Town Hall to help try to take that down.
All right, well, he needs to get the Town Hall down there. The World Champion trying to cut off the pathing for the Queen on the left there. Make sure she's not going to be under threat. The King going to work on that right side. Kind of teaming up with that Flame Flinger as he goes in and gets the Queen to redirect to go towards that Town Hall. But the Queen still has her ability, nicely calculated right here. The King goes to Phoenix, and the Flame Flinger even opens up the walls a little bit there to get the King a little bit further. The Queen is able to get the job done there, secures the Town Hall takedown, and everything so far here, Carbon, is going exactly to plan.
Yeah, looking fantastic so far. He's going to hit this 1 billion, protect the Hound, the Balloons, the Headhunter as well, as he's pathing his way into the backside moldy, but the Eagle Artillery is waiting all the way over there, but he has one more haste. The Balloons are flying around. The Yeti up top from that Flame Flinger is continuing, but you can start to hear the crowd cheering as they know this is going to be a 3-star for P. Castro and Clash Champs.
This is completely dismantled here. He completely picked this base apart. That was flawless execution right there, every step of the way. And that's going to give his team a chance to be able to start off this war with the lead if they can pick up the defense. So a very, very strong start from a very strong team. And that's how you want to kick this off.
What an attack. Way to go here for Pete Castro. He got a 3-star yesterday with a Lalo tech. He delivers again with another 3-star. Back-to-back triples for him, delivering under the pressure.
Always more comfortable to be sitting in the lead. But Paddle will be trying to maintain that. We have, looks like lightning, skeletons, bats, and super dragons here. A little bit of a mix. He could definitely take out a couple of these air sweepers with that lightning. Looks like he'll tag them both out right there, 2 each. And not anything else there, only the air sweepers. 4 spells just invested into taking those down with no extra collateral. But he'll throw down the 2 bat spells and take the air defenses here and start the dragons right in through the left side of the base here. Get the Eagle Artillery down, get the air defense down, and then he will march forward into the Multi-Infernos. He should have the ward ability to support there, but the Rage Towers are not going to get a ton of value. All those ground expos are not going to affect the dragons, and he's just keeping his heroes completely clear of that area.
The biggest thing you want to see is these super dragons removing the defensive clan castle, but there's a lot of archers coming out. Normally, if it's able to remove a CC that has a ice or the Lava Hound, Ice Golems, that is fantastic. But look at this blip. They get all the way to the Town Hall through red air bumps, and all these balloons take out the Town Hall, but don't grab the monolith, and the Builder Hut can slowly repair it. But these super dragons did a fantastic job clearing a large portion of this base.
And not 100% necessary that you get that monolith down with the blimp there, but he did take out a big chunk of the base. Biggest threats on the backside. Looking at the King over to the right side. Now we see Teslas popping up that area, so he's going to need some reinforcement there. He's got a freeze, he's got a skeleton spell, and he also has a defensive hero at the very bottom of the base that he's going to have to end on. With World Champion going to cut across the middle here. She finds the tornado trap, but she goes directly to the monolith. Think he should take the stun right there, and that's going to give her the protection, and it was not fully recovered there, so he's going to take it down before it even gets a single shot off. But the World Champion is going to be the first to arrive into the backside of the base, and so she could get picked off, and that means the rest of the heroes and the remaining Super Dragons are going to have to close it out here. But honestly, he's looking very, very good here, Carbon.
With 2 freezes and a skeleton spell to use to distract and help The Royal Champion moved into the defensive Queen compartment with that scatter shot there. The RNC is low health, but the ability does go off. There's the skeleton spell being used, dropping a minion. Needs to freeze this ground expo so it stops hitting the Royal Champion. But Eric, he still has the Queen ability.
He's still sitting on the 2 Super Dragons as well. The Skeletons keep on tanking. Nice freeze right there. Catches the defensive Queen and the Scavenge shot all together. And there we go. Another triple on the board here as Clash Champs get 2 in a row.
Clash Champs looking strong here in the upper bracket, delivering 3 stars left and right. Unbelievable. Super BLTX is going to have to keep pace. This is exactly what happened to Tribe in their match against Clash Champs, where they failed back-to-back, and Super BLTX is not looking to do that. They have to get a 3-star because Clash Champs are looking so strong right now.
A lot of pressure here for Leo to be able to maintain this already established lead. But Super BLTX still hot on their tail. It's gonna be Lightning, and he's got some Super Barbarians with Electro Titans. I'm always a big fan of using the Titans with the Super Barbarians, just bringing a couple less Titans to be able to have the back end support there, or the extra funneling support here, whatever he chooses. But he does go ahead and use the Lightning in the very core of the base there to take that monolith down, and then he'll use the Warden Walk to be able to connect to the hole that is created by the Lightning. That sets our funnel, but we're trying to create some separation between the Town Hall and where the Electro Titans are going to be moving. And I am a little bit concerned there that he didn't get these Wizard Towers down. He opted for some of the other targets around the monolith, and so the Wizard Tower that is right above that Town Hall that the Battle Builder is repairing could potentially be trouble for the pathing if it causes anybody to divert right there, but I think he's got it under control here.
Yeah, with that funnel being set, the Electro Titans are placed now up to the top side to move into this one wall piece. Oh, boy, he took down that building. Oh, and the Electro Titans are coming back to the Royal Champion there, I believe, as he's able to help take that out and move straight into the core of this base as he's continuing pulling out this clan castle, gonna take out these archers, and then eventually lock onto this hound. But that flame flinger is gonna have a long way to go before we get to that Town Hall.
Yeah, but the Town Hall is its target right there, and it has to reach it. Otherwise, he has to hold on the Royal Champion until he's 100% sure that that Flame Flinger takes it down. In the meantime, the Electro Titans quickly burn through that Lava Hound. They have access to walk out of the back base there and then walk back into the other scatter shot. We're just going to keep a pacify on that Flame Flinger, make sure it's staying safe over there, make sure it's not getting intercepted by anything, and it looks like it's locked on the Town Hall now, which, by the way, was activated by the Earthquake that was paired with Lightning, so that's how we get the extra value, and that's how we set this attack up there, but he does lock onto it. It's still got plenty of HP. I'm not concerned about the Town Hall takedown right now.
Yeah, with the Royal Champion now moving in, that Queen is stuck on a wall, so she's going to continue to eventually be able to help grab that Town Hall with her ability if it doesn't go down in time with that Flame Flinger. But the Royal Champion is jumping over the wall, making it to the bottom side, multi-target Inferno. He's got one invis, one freeze, invests it for the Royal Champion as she finds a tornado trap, and the King just comes back alive.
Got some ground skellies popping on the Royal Champion. They can definitely cause some problems right now. But the Queen gets the assist, gets the Expo down, freezes the multi-inferno, and the Skeletons there. Seems like he's got it mostly under control. Remember, he's still got whatever's inside of the Flame Flinger that is now deployed to the top of the base there, and he knows he's got it under control. Leo is going to keep Clash Champs perfect. They barely missed the perfect war in the last war against Tribe Gaming, but they're on track to get it in this one.
Clash Champs are just looking so strong, delivering 3 stars almost in every single one of their attack. It's time for Loop to bring his attack, looking to improve from yesterday. He did use a Bat Donalalo, getting a 96% 2-star. So switching from the air to the ground now. Let's see if he can deliver with the Twin Hogs. With that Queen charge, starting off with that Queen towards the Town Hall compartment. The Flame Flinger is working on its own to the left side to try to eventually make its way to the Monolith, which he can then use a Skeleton spell to try to distract it so that the Monolith doesn't lock onto the Flame Flinger.
A little bit concerned here about the Queen. Lots of incoming damage from the defensive Grand Horde, plus the King puts his air defense target the healers there, but he does end up popping his Queen ability a bit early, and while he has the rage active, sneaks in a couple blues to go in there and get him extra shots. and an extra hog there to go get the rest of the CC pull there. Also gets some strikes on the Tesla, takes the Tesla down, and he is off to a little bit of a rough start there, losing his Queen ability, but overall he's handled it quite well. And luckily, while that chaos was happening around the Queen, that Flameflinger has stayed safe on the left side of the base there, not running into any resistance as it makes its way forward towards the Monolith. But remember, the Monolith, the Mortars, and Expos can all outrange that Flameflinger, which is kind of swinging way north here.
Yeah.
Not sure what that thing's going to do over there, but in the meantime, the Queen has to get in and take the tower down, and then hopefully she gets the path into the single Inferno.
Yeah, with this Queen making her way to the right side, that Flameflinger is taking forever. Doesn't look like it's going to get to the Monolith as it's taking out the cannon, finally eventually goes in as he drops a balloon leading in toward the tower. Monolith one-shots the Flameflinger as all Rockaloons actually are coming out to help secure the Monolith.
Very nice setup there. Queen able to get the Town Hall locked down over there, and here comes the Hogs in from the very bottom. The Super Hogs in initially with the Ward of the World Champion, and then regular Hogs deployed on the flanks to go pick up all the defenses while the Super Hogs are providing the protection. But the Queen is kind of veering away from that single Inferno right now. Keep an eye on the single Inferno. Could definitely have a big impact here. The King is getting some distracted and trying to cut out the Queen's pathing, but the Hogs step to the core of the base. The World Champion at the top side is able to get past that defensive Queen up there, and with the King assisting, Skeleton spell tanking, looks like he's got it under control, and Clash Champs are going for the perfect war. They got 4 on the board.
Loom delivers, turns his 2-star from yesterday into a 3-star. 4 for 4, and swagging an invis, swagging a freeze. Unbelievable. Clash Champs are looking so strong here in the 2023 Clash of Clans World Championship.
Victory is so much sweeter if you can go with a 15-star perfect war. And Seleno will be the man to make it happen. It's going to be a Queen charge with Super Dragons, Super Barbarians, and Recall. Starting the Queen at the very bottom base, or going up to the Eagle Artillery to start him off. And I guess probably want at least one of these air defenses here, but he needs to get her out of there before she takes too much damage. But it's a very, very low damage entry. He's got a couple of ground skellies popping off on him. But until this Queen gets in danger, there's no point in drawing her out of there and then redeploying her to get the other side of the funnel set.
Yeah, with this Queen making her way to the right side, can even grab an Expo, but I would say you pull this Queen back. Yes, indeed, he does, because you don't want to have to invest any extra spells if he gets the value, because that Ground Expo is going to do nothing to these Super Dragons.
Yeah, and it also need to keep conscious of time as well, because if you're just deploying your Queen into a lot of buildings that aren't going to affect a lot, then you need to think about pulling her out there, even if she was safe a little bit early. But he does put the slam. This is very, very interesting. He put the slammer with the Super Dragons, and the Town Hall still stands at the top side of the base there. So he could actually risk a 1-star on this one if he can't keep it under control. And at this point of the war here, where they only need to save 2, it feels very strange and very risky to go in with this kind of an approach.
Well, the Super Dragons did remove that Monolith, taking out the bottom side. The final Super Dragon at the bottom does go down, but these Super Dragons are crushing through that Town Hall with a 2-star locked up. That means Clash Champs, no matter what, will be victorious. But you know, they are going for that 3-star. Can he do it with that King ability now being forced? Queen's continuing her way up, does have the Royal Champion, a Skeleton spell, freeze, invis, and an extra freeze to use to try to make his way through the rest of the space.
On top of that, the Super Dragon is taking the same path as the healers are, but just 1 step ahead of them. So, you know, you got trap protection right there. Still a little bit of base left here, but he gets the Skeleton spell down to protect the Royal Champion on her initial approach here to the base there. And he's got a bunch of freezes. He got Super Barbs for days here, and he's pushing hard in the backside of his base.
Wow, look at what Clash Champs are doing here. Seleno looking to deliver, drops the freeze, hits the RC ability, has 1 more invis to use. That Queen ability can help reach over the wall. It's up to the Royal Champion to jump, go for that multi-target Inferno, and Clash Champs get it. They get a perfect war. Unbelievable performance in the upper bracket and advancing 1 match away from the grand finals.